Talk more about this historic projected win for Donald Trump is Kelly Hyman, political strategist. Kelly, good to have you with us this morning.
Good to see you.
Hey, so
Good morning.
let's talk about this. What did Trump do differently this time to ensure that he got so many key votes, not only in just the battleground states, but I'm looking at a number here. He improved on his 2020 margin in almost 2,400 counties nationwide. I mean, that's really increasing your vote total.
The comeback kid, as some would call him right now, with him coming back and winning. Turnout is key in any election. The more people that get out there and turn out and vote, the more likely is for your particular party that they're going to win. Another thing that Trump did during this election was definitely key is to make sure that his voters got out there and early voted. He stressed how important it was for the voters to get out early and vote and let their voice be heard in this election.
And non-traditional, because early voting often was geared toward Democratic voters. That's the vote we would normally see in the early voting, but you're right, this time a difference there. Was there one group of voters in particular that you think helped Trump truly win this second term?
There was a lot of factors. He did overperformed in the rural areas based on other elections as well. And according to the exit polls, the Latino vote was very strong for Trump this election compared to other elections that Trump was in.
So what do you anticipate his first order of business is going to be when he takes office this second time around?
Well, he has stated that he was going to be a dictator, but only for one day. But he's also said counter to that as well. Other things that he stated is that he will fire the special counsel. The special counsel has been assigned to oversee the criminal federal charges against Trump. So most likely Trump will fire him, and those criminal charges, the federal ones, will disappear. Trump has also said that on his first day in office that he is going to pardon some of the people on the Capitol that were charged with federal crimes, not all of them as well. Those are some of the things that he said that he is going to do on his first day in office.
As you were saying, really an unprecedented legal situation here, as he is scheduled to be sentenced in a New York criminal court later this month after being convicted of falsifying business records. So how do you actually see that playing out? Will it just be wiped away?
Well, that is a state case. So a president of the United States has power over the Department of Justice, which is federal. So the Jack Smith case is a federal case. He does not have power over the state. So that state case will still go forward. Now, ultimately will be up to that state court judge whether he makes a determination if Trump should do jail time or he should just do probation or pay some kind of fine. So that state case will not go away. Also, the state case in Georgia, since that is a state case, that does not go away as well.
All right, it seems we are seeing a red wave that I don't even think Republicans expected to see, not only what they're doing with the executive branch, but also, of course, with the Senate now and potentially the House. So what does this mean for Democrats and Republicans as a whole as the country moves forward now after this election?
Well, it's important for our country to move forward and hopefully unite and work together for our country, because ultimately that's what's important for the American people. That's what drives the American people to the polls. One of the key things for the American people to vote was the economy, also immigration and abortion rights. So it's important for the newly elected people in office to work for the American people. Now, right now, it's going to be President Trump, and the Senate is going to be red. We don't know about the House of Representatives, but Congress needs to act. And so if it is Democrat and Republican, the Congress, then they need to work together to make sure that they help the American people and move us forward.
Political strategist Kelly Hyman, thanks for joining us.